Hey everybody, it's Dory. I am coming for an update, kind of a different update this time. I'm gonna try to do separate videos and then put them together before I upload it. But because I don't have a lot of room on my phone, I have an iPhone 8 and I just haven't upgraded forever. And so I don't have a lot of storage space, and sometimes it gives me a problem when I'm trying to put videos together on iMovie. But in any event, if I have to do two separate videos, I'll let you guys know, or you'll see it put up two separate videos. But I just want to let you guys know I am on my way for my plastic surgery consult. I am going to Glastonbury, Connecticut. It's Hartford Healthcare is the hospital, or it's Hartford Hospital, but it's through Hartford Healthcare. I live in Massachusetts, but I did see the doctors in Connecticut, in Glastonbury, in Enfield, and Hartford, Connecticut, for my bariatric surgery. And so they were the best surgeons. I just love them. And so today I'm actually going for a consult with a doctor. I believe you pronounce his name Czech, Dr. Czech, but it's C-E-C-H. He's been doing bariatric patients for plastic surgery for quite some time. So I have been waiting for this appointment. Honestly, I should have booked an appointment years ago, but I kept waiting and waiting. And so today's the day. So it is 102 degrees here. I'm hoping my truck doesn't overheat because it's so hot. It's probably about a 35-minute drive from my house, not too bad, but because of the temperatures, I'm just hoping that my battery doesn't go out. I'm going to lower my AC because I don't really need it to be that powerful. But anyhow, so I'm really excited. So my current weight is about 175. As I said in a ton of previous videos, I'd love to be down to 150, between 150 and 160. It's not really happening, but I'm enjoying life and I'm not putting on weight. I'm really just maintaining, and if I go up a couple pounds, I come down a couple pounds. And because I am weight training and going to the gym every day, today was week 17, day 4 at the gym. So I go 5 days a week. Religiously. I've been doing fantastic. Just recently I switched it up. I was doing like a little bit of cardio, and then I was doing weights 5 days. Now I actually am doing 3 days of weights and 2 to 3 days of cardio. And so today was a cardio day. So I did 15 minutes on the treadmill, and then I did 10 minutes on the elliptical. And I worked up a really great sweat, and then that was it for today. Tomorrow I'll go in, I'll do five minutes or so warming up on cardio, and then I'll switch over and just do a bunch of weights in weight machines, free weights and things like that. So yeah, so what I'm gonna ask for, I'll show you. I'm driving, so I can't really show you anything except my arms, but I am going to be talking to him about a tummy tuck, or they call it a panolectomy, something like that. But anyhow, so I'm going to talk to him about bundling up my arms and my stomach at the same time, because he does not like having anybody under anesthesia for more than 5 to 6 hours. And so whereas I could probably get more procedures done if I went to Mexico with Dr. Alex Galvez, that is just an expense that I can't do right now, just with the plane and just all of it. It's cash, and so I really can't do that right now. So I'm gonna see what how much it's gonna cost here with Dr. Czech. He did say that if we had the way that the insurance will pay for it is if we have documentation of rashes. So if anybody is pre-surgery or just had surgery, or within the first year and a half, get documented by your primary care physician or even your gynecologist if you are a woman. Any sort of rash, if it could be a candida rash, a rash from sweating, Whatever it is, I did have documentation, so I just have to call my doctors and get that. But if you have rashes in your belly button or underneath, like when your skin hangs, or in the crotch area or anything like that, that is what you need to have. They can't document it. The bariatric surgeons or the plastic surgeons cannot document that. They cannot document it and then go ahead and submit it. It's just the insurance companies don't go for that. And so I do have military insurance, and he did tell me over a Zoom call that he did for our bariatric surgery support group that that they will, that the military insurance, he doesn't usually have a problem with them covering it. So they would probably cover 100% of the tummy tuck, and probably because they're covering it, I would only pay for his time to do my arms, because I would think that the operating room and the anesthesia would be covered, or at least I'd get a discount on that. So I'm really excited. I have an open mind of what he can do and what he can't do. I do know I want a lower body lift, and I would like to have my thighs done. That I think is probably going to be 2 separate surgeries because of the time under anesthesia. Where, I don't know how to describe it, but basically if I stood straight up and I just pulled the skin from my knees upward, like, hard, my knees and my legs, my thighs are like so perfect. Or if I lay on my back and I put my legs up into the air, and the gravity makes all the fat go down and pool around, your butt and everything on the bed, whatever, or on the floor. I'd like to get rid of all of that. So I want it really tight, and I think that's 2 separate surgeries. And because this is my first time really going in to talk to somebody about it, I'll find out when I'm there. But basically, it is, I think it's going to be a thigh lift, or a lower body lift, and then a thigh, I don't know what they call it, but it's like an inner thigh, I want to say reduction, but I don't think that's the terminology for it. But in any event, that's what I'm going to go ask. So if I can get my stomach done at the same time as my arms, I'll be thrilled, obviously. I want my stomach done first, though. So if he tells me I have to have my stomach and thighs done separate and my arms done separate too, then that's, it's gonna be 3 or 4 surgeries. So I'm gonna definitely cross that bridge when it comes to it, but at least I will be able to have a figure, a roundabout figure, to be able to get this done. But my stomach, that is number 1 for me, because I know for my stomach, I can pull all the skin together. I even, when I pull it and pull it up, my butt comes up, I have a lot of stuff. I know he'll probably do liposuction a little bit. I don't need any work on my back. I don't have anything really on my upper back. Liposuction probably where my love handles are. So that is my what I want for now. That's my understanding at this point, guys. Obviously, I didn't even go in to see him, but I wanted to make this video so I can kind of explain everything. And I already know I'm going to have to make a separate video because I just don't have enough memory on my phone for it to splice together. I know it's going to yell at me, and then I end up having to delete all these apps just to try to get it. It's just crazy. But anyways, so I'll make a separate video on how much everything costs and what I can do and when I think I'll get it done. I think he's booking into January and February now is my guess, but I know he's probably not going to book until I have some kind of a payment to him. So if the insurance covers something, then they'll probably book and I'll probably have to make payments or something. I'm not quite sure, but obviously I don't even have a job, so this is going to be it's going to be a while before I'm able to come up with the money. Unless somebody out there won the Mega Millions and would like to pay for it for me. That's always nice. But yeah, so I'm definitely looking for a job. Hopefully I can secure a job soon. That'll be a whole separate video because, now that I have my GED, I have I've applied for several jobs. A lot of them are remote. I'm hoping to get a remote job because I don't know how my son, who has autism, is going to do in middle school, and he starts middle school with my other daughter in 6th grade. They're both going into 6th grade, both going into middle school, and I'm not sure how he's going to handle it, so I may have to work from home. I don't know. So anyways, I did start doing Instacart. I deliver, shop and deliver groceries to kind of get some money, so at least I can afford to get school supplies for my children. But everything is super, super tight financially, super tight. Like, we are not affording anything. We're, putting gas in our car and getting food and paying for mortgage and utilities, and that is it. I do not have any extra money for anything else. So that being said, I will see what the insurance covers, and then I'll go from there. So, but anyway, so I'm going to end this video here because I'm already into Connecticut, and I just want to get specific directions and try to, concentrate more on that than making this video. But I will be back with an update. I'll try to splice them together. If I can't, then you'll see this in 2 separate videos, and I'll go into more detail when I'm out of the appointment. I'll also go on Instagram on the way home. I can kind of update you guys on there in real time. So, but anyway, so that is it. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys soon.